I saw that. That was hilarious. That's so true. That's so true.
Snowflake High School.
This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by
Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Comfort Fit Dentures, Summit Regional Medical Center,
Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport,
and Horn Auto Center.
And now, Sholo Ford presents high school football on iTalk 1067 FM and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
And thank you for joining us at Snowflake High School for a big one. The first time the power rankings are released, the first time Snowflake is in the 4A power rankings. The Lobos debut at number 3, and they're hosting a familiar foe at number 4 in the debuted power rankings, ALA Gilbert North, somebody that the Lobos have seen in the 3A semifinals and avoided in a 3A championship game just a year ago. Both of them playing 4A football for the first time. As I'm Derek Palmer alongside Mikey G. And Mike, this is a big one because there's athletes all over both sides of the football. We've seen an awful lot of Snowflake, so let's start talking about the Ace Hardware keys to the game. If you need a key made any day or night, any night of the week, go to Ace Hardware, one of 3 mountain locations, and take a look at the ALA Gilbert North Eagles, where it's got 3 playmakers, including Adam DeMonte, a quarterback who's thrown for 384 yards a game, and his 2 favorite targets, Brandon Phelps, who's catching 147 yards a game, and Titan Slade is catching 90 yards a game, but it's of interest. Talking to the Snowflake staff before this, seems as if the primary goal is slowing the running game. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's definitely a good goal there. I mean, they're going to have to stop this running game to be able to come down with this win. So it's going to be it's like we were saying earlier. I mean, these guys know each other very well, so they've seen each other so many times. So this is going to be a fun game to watch tonight.
Ought to be noted, Phelps, 6'3", 205. He's listed. We covered some of the Blue Ridge basketball tournament last winter. Watched him take it baseline left, throw it down with authority. He's a very, very, very good athlete, but Snowflake likewise has very good athletes in its defensive backfield, though maybe not as big as is Phelps. But what are you looking for as far as what Snowflake's corners are going to throw at him?
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, they definitely don't have the size like what you were saying, but they have the speed, they have the agility. I mean, they don't give up. These guys, they play every down the same way they've played every down in their whole life. So this is going to be a fun one to watch again, like we've said.
This is a big one for the Lobos as they got a couple of developments. Perhaps most importantly, Munoz back in uniform. But a huge addition coming for Snowflake in the form of Thatcher transfer Gavin Hall. He's a 6 foot, 210-pound front seven. I think that they like to put him along the defensive line, but Snowflake going with 3 down linemen today, so he's going to have potentially some opportunities playing as a linebacker. The Lobos, we've seen them shut down a great running attack with Cactus. Not necessarily shut down. They slowed down a great rushing attack with Cactus, but absolutely shut down a running back who was going for 140 yards a game. He got 27 against Bradshaw Mountain. The Lobos held a great running back too. So perhaps that is one of the reasons why they're really trying to emphasize slowing the run, but they got a lot of playmakers up front.
Oh yeah, well yeah, now they're adding this Hall guy from Thatcher. He's gonna have a great impact on this team as well. I mean, they've already had so much huge plays made up front with Munoz and all of his other linemen that he has there, but adding this guy is definitely going to help him out pretty well, even more on the defensive front than they already have the talent for.
Those are the Ace Hardware keys to the game. If you need a key made any day or night, any night of the week, go to Ace Hardware, one of 3 mountain locations. As Snowflake has already taken the field, ALA Gilbert North has joined them. We're going to have the kick for you coming up after this. It's a big number 3 versus number 4 matchup as number 4 Eagles from ALA Gilbert North have come up the mountain and are taking on the number 3 Lobos of Snowflake. And we'll start it for you right after this on Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Tonight's captains for ALA Gilbert. Number 3, Kate Ince. Number 5, Malik Barrett. Number 71, Caleb Garrison. And number 52,
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Snowflake wins the toss, elects to defer. ALA Gilbert North is going to receive the kick. It's an interesting choice there. Really not a good choice nor a bad choice for Snowflake to make, as its defense has really been the hallmark of its 2 championship teams, and thus so as well this season. Just look at the last 2 ball games where they have allowed 10 points combined. So going to put the 384-yard per game passer on the field to start and try to set the tone. As going back to receive this for the Eagles, you have Braden Bellinger, as well as McKay Beardall. This is the Northland Pioneer College kickoff. When it's time to kick off your college education, do so at Northland Pioneer College. You'll pay the lowest tuition in the state. As it's teed up here for the Lobos, and everybody's ready to get going on a big one. Sam Brown set to do the kick. And Snowflake wearing white hats, blue tops, blue pants, sending it toward ALA Gilbert North wearing what looks like gray helmets. white tops, white pants, as it's taken all the way back at the goal line, but now a seam is being formed in a huge hole. 30, 40, trying to cut back inside, but brought down at midfield is McKay Beardall, and I don't think that went the way the Lobos were expecting.
Yeah, that was a great first start there by the Eagles there by ALA. Gilbert was able to get that return and, get it all the way up to about the 52-yard line for these Eagles to start off, especially like we were saying earlier. I mean, this quarterback for these Eagles can throw the ball, so it's good starting field position here for the Eagles.
Kind of shades of the way the Cactus game started is DeMonte coming out, working from the shotgun, fakes. No, he does. Give it away. That's Beardall who goes around the right edge and all the way to the 40 and is very, very close to a comfort fit denture first down on the first play of the ball game. No, they're going to give him 7 as McKay Beardall, who averages 6.3 yards per carry, takes this one inside the Snowflake 40. There is a 50-yard return to start the ball game as he gets the call again, goes right up the gut and dives down close to the 30 for that comfort fit denture first down.
Yeah, those are two great runs there by the Eagles, but also you got to get front to those big boys on the front, be able to make those two great start possessions right now for these Eagles, have good blocks, and we're able to get these running backs through these holes.
Right back now is another give, held up momentarily at the line as that one is Brick Job, who takes it down to the 25-ish. Looks like they're going to give him 6 yards, and now we're getting a little bit of appreciation of why the Lobos were trying to emphasize slowing the run, as after a huge return, probably 52 yards, as it looked like his momentum took him all the way back to the goal line. Beardall has the first 2 carries for 16 yards and then a 6-yard gain to make it 2nd and 4. Now they're going to throw it for the first time. Taken by Phelps, uses a blocker to get to the outside before he's held up and gang tackled, but not before he picks up a comfort fit denture first down after the gain of 10.
Yeah, great job there by ALA, be able to pick up this first down with that little quick screen out to the left and was able to pick up that first down. It's a big first down there for the Eagles. This is a big statement drive for these Eagles to come up to this, all the way up here and make it, first touchdown this first game.
In the red zone as there's a shotgun snap. And it looked like they wanted to start the reverse. Instead, Job's going to keep it, goes around that left edge, and still after the nearly busted play is able to pick up 6 or 7.
Yeah, that was a smart job there by that running back coming in that motion, was able to, he bumped into a defender there, was a little wobbly in that and kind of just was able to gain a couple yards out of that. So good job there by the Eagles, not give up on the play.
Looks like they give him 11. Again, first possession here after Snowflake wins the toss, and the Eagles already in the red zone, and now into the neutral zone, I believe, comes some of the... Nope, does not look like it. We got Chuck Copeland on the mic.
Number 60, ALA, false start.
So false start against the Eagles is going to make it 2nd and 9, the first penalty, as ALA Gilbert North comes in 3-2, but number 4 in the power rankings. Lost to Eastmark 33-36. Beat up on a 6A school in Westwood 55-24. Beat number 11 Prescott in the 4A 55-35, and then lost to their rival ALA Queen Creek 40-19. If you're trying to find a way to compare the two schools, ALA Queen Creek beat Cactus by 40. And we saw what happened when Cactus came up here to play the Lobos. As here comes the 2nd and 9 play. DeMonte throwing this one into the end zone, and it should have been hauled in for a score, but instead incomplete and out of Slade's hands.
Yeah, just right through his hands there. I mean, that was a great ball. I mean, that was, just a mistake there by the receiver. I mean, just right through his hands.
He had the step. It was a nicely thrown ball there by DeMonte as he was able to zip right around Papa. But now facing a 3rd and 9. Snowflake backing off the receivers a little bit as DeMonte with time moves to his left, now back to his right, has a chance if he wants to run. Instead, looking into the end zone where he flips this one up, and did he get a foot down? Yes, he did.
Wow, great job by that QB to run around the pocket there and was able to find his receiver straight in the middle back of the end zone there. So that was a great job by this QB here. That was also a great grab there. I mean, was able to get up, come down with 1 foot.
Just lost track of him, and you can see 1 foot clearly down on that Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown as Boston Morris is there for the 19-yard touchdown reception. It takes, 2 minutes and 42 seconds And here are the Eagles trying to make it a 7-0 ball game as the kick is up and good. Couldn't see who was the kicker there, but he makes it a 7-0 game as they take it 48 yards on the opening drive. The American Leadership Academy Eagles lead 7-0 on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think...
The Northland Pioneer College kickoff is sent into the end zone, as that is Brandon Phelps who's doing the kicking duties for the Eagles, as the Lobos have the antithesis of what ALA Gilbert North enjoyed, having to start on their own 20, and now a man coming off the sideline late as the Lobos find themselves trailing 7-0. This is shaping up an awful lot like that Cactus game did, as they got an extra tight end on the line. He's going to turn and give as McCray cuts back inside after he gets to the 25 and then has his inertia to go all the way up to the 30 and pick up a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, great first run there by McCray. He was able to get upfield and pick up that first down. So great job there by Lobos. I mean, they were able to match about that same run that the Eagles got in their first possession. So good job here by the Lobos.
Taking a look here, 33, 24, 35, and 40. Those are the points that ALA Gilbert North has allowed this season against teams from Arizona, as they turn and give this time to Braden Lewis, and he nearly steps over a tackler in the mid. He's able to get it over the 35 for a nice gain on first down all the way. Well, they're going to make that a 6-yard gain for Lewis, who's averaging 5 yards per carry.
Yeah, that was a good run there by Lewis. Able to pick up those 6 yards and was able to pick up pretty good gain there. They're got a couple good runs here in these first couple plays. So
continuing to work with a crowded backfield, deep is McCray as they fake the handoff. Butler wants to throw and set up a screen. That's a tough way to do it, as it was read like a book and tackled deep in his own backfield. Was that Lewis?
I'm not. Yeah, number 5.
Yep, Braden Lewis.
Yeah, that was a good job there by Braden. I mean, he was able to hold on to that. That was a hard hit. That I think that might have been their outside linebacker for the Eagles. Was, just busted that play open and just was able to make that tackle there. But
well, the Lobos run for 16 yards on the first 2 plays, and then seemingly go pretty deep into the bag of tricks, is now facing a 3rd down and 12 with 7 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the first quarter, already trailing 7-0. 2 receivers on either side, but now Lerma comes from the right to the left, and they might have delay of game. I didn't see what the call was. Did you see? Delay of game is announced.
I'm pretty sure it was either delay of game or a false start.
They announced delay of game to make it now 3rd down and 17. Trips coming to the left. Lone man on the right side is Davin McCray. And now empty the backfield with McCray. 4 receivers over here on the near side. Pressures Butler as he tries to step up in the pocket. Somehow evades. Moving to his right. Now throws it upfield where it's nearly caught. But I think it was low and bouncing and incomplete. That is the signal.
Yeah, dang. That was a good job there by Butler, though. He was able to get out of that sack in the backfield. Was able to roll out and, give his receiver an attempt there for that catch. But
taking a look at the replay, he should have been brought down. Nice job there by Butler to get away and then get rid And, yeah, you can see the ball coming loose there.
Yeah.
So the gamble there on that lateral screen going to a wide receiver doesn't pay off. And now having to punt it away on 4th and 17 as low snap is brought down. And a kick is high but excessively short as it's angling toward the sideline and will not make it to the 50. And it's going to be comparable field position to ALA Gilbert North's first possession, starting again in Snowflake territory, this time on the 49. Now 7 minutes and 4 seconds remaining, and the Lobos are poised to face their largest deficit here in the very early going.
Yeah, this is a big stop here for this Lobo defense. I mean, it's like where we were saying that punt, it dropped before they even the 50-yard line, so they're about like on their own 49 here. So this is on Snowflake's side of the 49. I'm sorry.
DeMonte in the shotgun. 2 for 3 for 29 yards, including a touchdown. Turns, fakes, now he's going to tuck and run over the 45, and then starts staggering back toward the 40. Gets to, the 42, so it'll be a gain of 7 on his first carry. He also rushes for nearly 10 yards per and is the leading rusher on the team.
Yeah, this just shows how well, and how much talent this Gilbert team has. This ALA Gilbert team, my bad, sorry.
As there a handoff, nearly stopped in the backfield. Beardall still able to bounce off a tackler and approach the yard marker, but looks like he's going to be just a bit short. Give him 2 yards as McKay Beardall has 18 on 3 carries. And the Lobos have forced a 3rd and short and really need to get off the field, but after with the ease that the Eagles marched on their first possession, one could forgive them the moxie of attempting a 4th and short if they're not successful here. Got 2 running backs back there, including Beardall and Brick Joe, plus a threat to run with DeMonte as he instead hands it off. That is not, I don't know who that is, but he's bursting to the right side and he picks up a block and he's going to walk into the end zone for an easy score. A Mountain Mobile Autoglass touchdown on a run of 39. As that give, I believe that was Boston Morris. It was indeed Boston Morris on the rush.
Yeah, that was a great rush there by Morris. I mean, he was able to, break through that first level, and then he was able to break through that second level. And I mean, that speed was unbelievable. I mean, as you watch it as a screen, I mean, he was just off of that. Once he broke that first, level of the defense, he was just gone. I mean, he took off. So great run there, but yeah, this Lobo team they're not really looking like themselves right now. So
Phelps in to attempt the extra point. The kick is away and good. 14-0. That drive only requiring 3 plays to go 49 yards. 5:53 to go, and the Lobos are down early on Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Boston Morris has a 19-yard touchdown reception and then a 39-yard touchdown run. He carries the ball so infrequently, I didn't even write him on my stat sheet. But there he is able to find a hole, start from the left, cut to the right, and then run it in to make it a 14-0 ball game as Phelps again sends this one into the end zone. And after ALA Gilbert North starts on its 48 and then its 49-yard line, the Lobos are again going to start on their own 20. That previous drive started with a flourish. Had McCray running for 10 yards and a first down, Lewis running for 6 yards, but then they put themselves way behind schedule while a very dangerous pass, a screen that was read very well by the front four, forcing Butler into a lot of trouble, and then he threw it into traffic where 2 or 3 tacklers were waiting for Braden Lewis. So here they come with a little bit more of a Snowflake-y formation with 2 receivers on either side, and I believe that's McCray in the backfield who gets the call. Stagger step to get back to the line of scrimmage before he is brought down for no gain.
Yeah, he was just met right there at the, right at the line of scrimmage. I mean, great job there. He shed that block by that defensive end there for the Eagles and was able to get that tackle on about at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to throw this one again to the lateral side, this time to the right where Lerma was the intended receiver, but it was very low and he couldn't handle it, and it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, this is a big third down here for these Lobos. I mean, they got to get something going. I mean, all the momentum is over on this other side of the field, so.
And thus far have not shown an ability to slow, let alone stop the ALA Gilbert North Eagles. So here come the Lobos looking to convert on 3rd and long. No pressure as Butler has lots of time. This time wings it to the right side. It's caught, but his momentum takes him out of bounds, and he's going to be 2 yards short as that was thrown to Claire.
Yeah, that was a great ball there by Butler. Was able to get to the, the ball towards the sideline there, but it just seemed like Claire kind of just lost track of kind of where he was. I mean, he kind of just stepped out of bounds about 2 yards in front, so they're going to have to.
He's a big dude. I think that
just
slamming him on the brakes is a tough one.
I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like they're punting this one away, so.
Going back to receive again. I can't see the number. As Lewis, this time with a good snap and a much better kick, driving Beardall well back, and it takes a huge snowflake bounce all the way to the 25, met by 3 tacklers, but still he's able to step back and evade. Steps through another one to get to the 35, and then dives to the 39.
Yeah, this returner here for these Eagles, I mean, he's a great returner. He's been able to shed. He had that, he had the good quick return in the first play of the entire game, and then he was able to get it shifty, get away from. I'm pretty sure that was Rapier that was there first. He was able to get around him and was able to gain about 20 yards off of a pretty broken up punt.
Lobos having a hard time getting out of their own way. It looked like they were going to have a great special teams play. Instead, good field position once again, as the lone man in the backfield for the Eagles is Joe. 5 minutes and 9 seconds to play in the first quarter, 14-0. ALA Gilbert North leads and again has the football as this one's thrown into no man's land and incomplete. It looks as if Phelps thought he was held, and I think one of the officials may have agreed. Let's see what's going on.
Holding number 9, Snowflake.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G.
So that is announced, and I believe that's an automatic first down. Or maybe they will move it 10 yards. So one play in, and here are the Eagles roughly where they usually are, starting out on their own 49. First down and 10, leading 14-0. DeMonte from the shotgun, man on his right. Drops back and is again looking toward Phelps, who comes back and catches this at the 45, runs toward the 40 where he's held up, tried to bully his way for more yardage, but has to settle for a Comfort Fit Denture first down after a pickup of 12.
Yeah, that was a big pickup of 12 there by the receiver. I mean, he was able to, get that ball and was able to take off down the field. And, he broke a couple of tackles. I mean, he's a big dude out there. He's a pretty big receiver, so took a couple of Lobos to bring him down, but he was able to pick up that first down there, so big first down there for the Eagles.
Lobos late getting somebody off the field. I don't see a flag for 12 men as now they can't get any pressure to DeMonte. Looking toward the middle of the field where he's got a man caught at the 20, dropped immediately as Slade. So it doesn't matter if they had 12 men on the field because that's going to be a gain of 17 and another Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, there again, that Eagle quarterback, he's able to stay in that pocket. He's able to get around. He has so much more time. And he had the receiver he made the completion to was, he was open for a couple of little routes he was running in there. But he ended up finding him about a couple seconds out of using that pocket for a while there.
4 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the first. 14-0 and approaching the red zone are the Eagles. This time handoff Beardall. Flag comes out going toward the backfield. This is usually a hold. The Lobos hope so, though, because that would be a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, they're going to need something here, but I'm not sure what the call is here.
Holding 51, White. Repeat first down.
So the second penalty whistled against ALA Gilbert North. And the Lobos anxious for all the help they can receive as that moves it back to the 31. So we'll call it 1st and 18. There's a turnover that Snowflake could force. Now would be the time as they're already trailing 14-0. Man in motion is Slade. He gets the toss going to the left. Now cuts it up, tries to dive forward, but he's grabbed and stopped at the 26. Make it a gain of
5?
I guess we'll call it 5.
5, yeah. I would say about 5 yards there. That was a good job by the Lobo defense. He was able to, only hold them to 5 yards. I mean, they definitely need to stop here. I mean, 3 points, I mean, they don't even want to give up anything here, but that would be way better than a touchdown. So,
2nd and 15 as the clock moves toward the end of the first quarter. All sorts of signals being flown off of the ALA Gilbert North sideline as now Snowflake drops 8, but that's going to allow DeMonte to run right up the middle and close to the yard marker as he gets inside the 15. The officials, I thought they might be signaling first down, but instead it's going to be a gain of 14.
Yeah, that was a good QB run, though. I mean, it kind of looked like it might have been a little designed. I'm pretty sure that might have been a draw there. So that was a good job by that Eagle quarterback and that Eagle front. We're able to make a gap there, and he was able to squeeze right through it. So good job there.
3rd down and short. Split backs on either side of DeMonte, who gives to Job, and he just runs through a huge hole again around that left edge, and is going to have a comfort fit denture first down as he gets inside the 10.
Yeah, that was a big first down pickup there by the Eagles. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it just seems like these Lobos are getting pushed around. I mean, this is nothing that we're used to seeing here. So,
correction, he didn't penetrate the 10, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 11 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. 2 touchdown lead. And looking for more here in the early going is a low snap brought down by DeMonte. Snowflake not able to get any pressure as he surveys, starts to run out, spins over his left shoulder, now moves to the left sideline, still with the ball as he unloads and throws this one where it's caught on the sideline, and then run inside the 10 after the grab by, guess who? Boston Morris. That's an awful lot of running to get 4 yards, but now 5 of 6 is DeMonte for 62 yards.
Yeah, DeMonte's playing some good ball right here, right now. I mean, it's like we were saying, he's able to create, so much time in that pocket.
Handoff goes, I think, again to Morris.
That time it was held, though.
But not able to get much as the Lobos trying to stiffen up here. Give him a 2-yard gain. His last one went for 39 yards for a touchdown. He is responsible for both ALA Gilbert North touchdowns. With 90 seconds to play in the first quarter, the Lobos have found themselves in this situation previously. Now 3rd and 4 from the 5. Got 2 receivers on either side. DeMonte with time throws this one into the end zone where he's got a man wide open and caught for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown.
Yeah, that just kind of looked like a little broken defensive play there. I mean, that guy the receiver just popped out of nowhere and was able to sit in that corner over there, and that QB for these Eagles were able to find him on a little rollout there. So, great job here by the Eagles, but yeah, these Lobos need something to turn around quick. I mean, down 21-0 in the first quarter here.
Phelps coming back out to try to make it a 21-0 lead. As the kick is away, and it's good. 1 minute and 11 seconds left, and it's 3 touchdowns to 1 first down here. ALA Gilbert North leading Snowflake on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu.
Northland Pioneer College kickoff is taken short and fumbled at the 30, and it looks as if the Eagles have recovered. Indeed, they have.
Wow, that's
Peyton Papa was the up man and forced to take it. And he didn't look like he had any level of comfort in doing so.
Yeah,
and the Eagles are running away.
Yeah, this is a costly turnover there by the Lobos. Yeah, I mean, they're at their own. I mean, they're at the Lobos, I'd say 29-yard line. So, yeah, I mean, they're right here. They're right where they've been all night.
So out comes DeMonte. He's 6 of 7 for 67 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's also carried the ball twice for 21 yards. And there's still an awful lot of football to be played. But that one, at this point in time,
game, ALA.
feels a little bit like a backbreaker unless Snowflake is able to come back and take the ball away after it had just been given.
Yeah, that was just a costly turnover there. I mean,
Somebody make the play. Let's go.
Minute and 3 seconds left. 21-0. DeMonte is going to be working with the lead in an empty backfield. Still having a little bit of confusion as McCabe Beardall, who has 18 yards on 3 carries, he moves back to his quarterback's right, and there's another delay of game flag.
Yeah, these fans
ALA
here.
game, ALA. 5-yard penalty, still first.
Yeah, these fans here. I mean, this is definitely affecting this quarterback. I mean, it's affecting DeMonte. I mean, pretty well. I mean, he's not being able to get the stuff from his coaches. It's hard to rely it back to his players. So
now a little bit more urgency as DeMonte continuing to look over at his sideline. Doesn't look like they're going to have any troubles this time. This one's flipped over the middle in a wide open space where it's grabbed by Bellinger. Lots of whistles, and I don't think that they had enough men on the line of scrimmage.
yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Ineligible
we just
receiver.
heard.
Ineligible.
Wow,
this is
that pass got out of there fast. That offensive lineman was running from the start, I guess.
And another big break there. I mean, this now. I mean, flipping sides. I mean, this is flipping sides to the Lobos now. I mean, it's about first and I'd say
25.
25. So first and 25 here for the Lobos. I mean, for the Eagles. My bad. So this is a huge. I mean, good job here by the Lobos. I mean, they just got to be able to pull this off, be able to get this. About a 3 and out here.
First down and 25. They've used penalty yards to push it all the way back to the 44 of Snowflake as DeMonte drops back again with time. Looking down the far sideline where Phelps is contacted, and the Lobos give him all right back.
Yeah, that's just a smart play there. I mean, by the Eagles there, was able to just throw it up and get that PI, but nothing much really those Lobos can do. I mean, it's like what
number 20, Snowflake.
It's like what we were saying earlier. I mean, these Eagle receivers. I mean, they're a lot bigger than these Lobo defenders. So this is gonna be a big task here for this Lobo defense, especially tonight.
So facing first and 25, throw a jump ball to Brandon Phelps, who was misplaced, we'll say, in the backfield, and it's now first and 10. Move it up to the Snowflake 29, which is, I believe, where we started. DeMonte from the shotgun, hard count. Drops back again with time. Pump fake, now starts to run out. Again, spins over that left shoulder, and he's got lots of room to run. Crosses the line of scrimmage, shakes, bakes, gets down to the 25 before he's finally brought down. And it's going to be another big run on a big play from first down as the hugest difference, in addition to the way that they're starting with field position, is the first down plays for the Eagles are going for 5 or 6 good yards.
Yeah, they're having big first plays. I mean, it's like what Derek, exactly what he just said. I mean, yeah, these first plays here, I mean, it's just killing these. It just seems like it just takes everything out of the Lobos. I mean, the first play on their defensive possession, I mean, they get those 7-yard gains and they just drop.
And that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It's all ALA Gilbert North, leading 21-0 here after the first on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Right, not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Snowflake allows a short field on the first drive after a 52-yard kick, a kickoff return. Led to a 19-yard reception to Boston Morris in the end zone. Then a 49-yard drive, again a short field. That one capped by a 39-yard run by Boston Morris. After putting a third touchdown up in relative short order, Snowflake fumbles the kick. ALA Gilbert North found itself, in a first and 25 situation, which Lobos promptly gave back with a pass interference flag. Now facing a 2nd and 4 from the 24, as so much of the ball game has already been played in Snowflake's red zone. Got Phelps isolated here on the left, 3 receivers going to the right. DeMonte looking in the other direction where he's throwing this one into traffic. It might be picked up. No, it's incomplete.
Dang, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Christensen there on the coverage there. I mean, that ball kind of just fell right into his hands, but good job by the defender there. You know, he kind of, by the receiver. He turned into a defender and was able to knock that ball out there, so.
That was so close.
Yeah,
Nose of the football on the ground.
Yep.
Since 2006, Bueller Orthodontic.
So make it 3rd down and 4. Phelps, the kicker, has shown he's got a pretty good leg, but this would be from about 40. He is again isolated on the left. All the safety help is going off to the trips on the right side. DeMonte changing the play. He has Beardall behind him to sounding it off. It's now Beardall held back by a big grab.
Yeah, that was Munoz just basically grabbed his shoulder and it just fell over. So, I mean, there's not much you can do there. I mean, Munoz is just a big dude, so.
That went
great
they gave him a yard.
Yeah. But, great. This is huge for these Lobos here. I mean, if they're able to get this stop, this will be big.
The fans are awful anxious. Their team's trailing 21-0 and trying to stop them on 4th and 3. DeMonte rolling to his right. He could run for it if he wants. Instead, he throws it to a wide-open receiver who's got that caught on the far sideline for a Comfort Fit Denture first down. Bellinger again with the grab.
Yeah, good job there by DeMonte. You know, he was able to roll up there again. I mean, this guy is incredible when it comes to rolling out. I mean, either side of wherever he needs to roll. Right, left shoulder. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, he's able to make a play out of it. So this kid's been fun to watch so far.
DeMonte now with 71 yards, 7 of 9. He moves the chains to the 16, has split backs on either side. One of them is Boston Morris, who's on the left. Instead, the give goes to Job on the right, trying to find some blocking help, but he's cut down in the backfield. That was Christensen.
Yeah, great open field tackle there by Christensen. I mean, that's a great job there. That probably would have been at least 10, 15 yards. I mean, and it's not a touchdown, so a big gain stopping tackle there by Christensen. So good job there.
Push him behind the chains, and for the first time, I think, ALA Gilbert North, I beg your pardon, for the first time when it wasn't self-inflicted, ALA Gilbert North behind schedule, facing 2nd down and 12. Again, having a hard time getting the play in. Job is pushed off to the empty backfield now with 3 receivers going to the right, and DeMonte's looking in that direction, pressured, runs back, now throws this one up for grabs, but out of play.
Yeah, I mean, great pressure there by that Lobo front. I mean, great job. That was a good job there. I mean, they've been reading this guy all night. They know what he can do with his legs, so that was a good job there. You know, kind of been able to surround him and contain him there. So, but also smart job there by that QB too, Adam DeMonte. You know, he was able to just kind of seemed like he was, I don't know actually. I mean, he kind of just threw off his back foot, so it was kind of a weak pass. But
so this would be about a 35-yard field goal, but one must wonder if this is 4 down territory, and the Lobos got to come up with 2 more stops. As the officials are all huddled up, let's see if we can eavesdrop.
20 yards out of the end zone.
Okay. It should be intentional grounding.
It's intentional grounding.
I don't need anybody.
All right, that's the benefit of having a ref, a mic on a ref there.
Okay.
He was still in the tackle box. I think is the call. And I don't know if there is a receiver in the neighborhood. Doesn't look like the ALA Gilbert North coaches are fond of the call, but they found themselves in tougher situations earlier in this drive when they were facing 1st and 25. Now facing 3rd and an awful lot. They got to get it inside the 5. I'm not sure how deep inside the 5, but last time they were in a circumstance such as this, it was just a jump ball to Phelps. So it's going to be imperative that Braden Lewis right now is lined up across from him. Not let him get behind him, and don't get too handsy. They're calling it 3rd and 30. 3 down linemen again, and now they bring in extra as DeMonte goes over the top, has Phelps crossing over where he's going to get stopped by 3 Lobos, but when they need 30, he's only able to get 20 and bring up 4th down.
Yeah, great job there by that Lobo secondary. I mean, he was able to break through. He was sitting in the middle, and he was able to get the ball, and, he was able to break probably like 5-10 yards after the catch, but great job there by the Lobo defense, come up to stop and at least have them attempt a field goal now. I mean, this is pretty big here.
Phelps was lining up on the outside, but now as he sees the T come out, he's going to come back and attempt what is going to be a 31-yarder. Phelps has this down. The kick is away. It's a boomer. And it's good. 24-0. A moral victory there for the Lobos, who were able to prevent another touchdown from going up. Only sacrificed 3 points after the fumbled kickoff, but still they trail big here in the first half with 9:11 to play. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Northland Pioneer College kickoff. When it's time to kick off your college education, do so at Northland Pioneer College. You'll pay the lowest tuition in the state. Lobos have now allowed 24 unanswered to start the ball game, as this one is again blasted into the end zone. And will be another initiation from the 20. This is the only 3rd time the offense has come out on the field because of the fumbled kickoff last time. But the Lobos, who are going to get the ball to start the second half, if they can grind out a drive.
Get some points on the board here. I mean, yeah, they don't have any of the momentum right now. I mean, a little bit of a momentum there. I mean, holding 3 points, but yeah, they need points. The Lobos need points here, so this is a huge drive.
Late coming off the sideline as they're going to bookend the formation with McCray on the left and Christensen on the right. Claire, likewise, one of 3 receivers coming off to the right side, is Butler, who is 2 for 4 but for no yards. And this is a designed run. Runs through one. Tackler still on his feet as he cuts it outside and then tries to come back in where he's going to be brought down, but not before he gains 20. And a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, great first play there by the Lobos, and especially Butler. I mean, he's had a little bit of a rough start, and, he was able to come out with this, great run here and was able to use his speed and pick up about 22 yards maybe. So, yeah, great job there by Butler. Great job by the Lobos.
9 minutes to play in the half, where it's 24-0. The Lobos trail, but that's just their second first down. As this time, handoff is going to Rabin, and he has to duck a tackler as soon as he puts his hands around it, but still is able to force his way out for a gain of 3.
Yeah, tough gain of 3 there, but also, good job by the Eagle front too. Was able to come out after they just gave up that big run to Butler there. So, good good comeback there, and was able to get that tackle there. So good job.
Fourth ball carrier used here by the Lobos, and yet to been able to get it into J.J. Lerma's hands. He's kind of been the X factor as they find a variety of ways to get the ball to him. Now McCray comes out split wide right, and back inside comes Jet McCray as he gets the call, but there's not a lot of room as he's looking for some way to try to cut it up. Instead, he's going to be brought down shy of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was a broken up play there again. I mean, great job there by that Eagle defense, was able to read that kind of just right when it happened. So
they're going to generously spot him at the line of scrimmage for another 3rd down and 7 opportunity. I say generous because there are five Eagle tacklers waiting for him. I don't know how McCray got by him, but he did. And now the Lobos in desperate need of another play here. 3rd and 7 from their 43. Send Christensen out wide left. Butler drops back, comes back to the near side where he's got Davin McCray over midfield and stops at the 48. A Comfort Fit Denture first down and a gain of 10.
Yeah, big first down there by the Lobos. Great hookup between McCray and Butler there. Was able to pick up that first down and keep this drive moving. So this has been a pretty good drive here so far by these Lobos. So let's hope they can keep it going.
Already snapping. And again, dangerous screen. This time grabbed by Jet McCray. Huge block there by Christensen to give him a little bit of help. But, boy, they are living dangerously throwing those lateral passes.
Yeah, they love throwing these little screens out here. These eat flip-flop side of the field. So looks like this is what they're running with tonight.
In Eagle territory for the first time. Clock's under 7 minutes to play. They trail 24-0. Facing 2nd down and 9, opting to not huddle. As you're starting to see some hands on the hips from the Eagle defenders. Playing an elevation, of course, that is eventually going to take a toll. As McCray comes back from his wide receiver position, is going to be split back and get the call going to the right side. Gets through the first level and then all the way to the 40 for another Comfort Fit Denture first down, this time on a gain of 9.
Yeah, there it is again. Great first run. Great run there, my bad, sorry. Was able to, break through that first gain and was able to break through the second a little bit and, was able to pick up that first down. So that was probably about a 10 or 11-yard run there.
Snowflake trying to use tempo. Another screen, this time to Christensen. He's able to slip a tackler to get to the 35. Lobos starting to do a little bit better on the first down plays.
Yeah, great job here by the Lobos. They're quick with it. It seems like whenever they're able to get stuff going, they're really quick with the ball. So they have the Eagles to force a timeout here. So
good timeout by the Eagles because the defense was looking tired. Good observation here by the Lobos to continue to use tempo. Clock stopped with 6:11, 24-0. ALA Gilbert North leads on Cholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Cholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Cholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Cholo Ford has the best deal. Cholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at choloford.com.
So ALA Gilbert North using the first time out of the first half. If you're late joining us, you've missed the fireworks. The Eagles take the opening kickoff 52 yards, use a short field to eventually get a 19-yard reception to Boston Morris, then a 39-yard run on the second possession to Boston Morris. Most recently, after a fumbled kick, a 35-yard field goal to make it 24-0. The Lobos again have to start on their own 20 and are moving the football this time, just hoping that it's not too late, are the boys in blue, as the handoff is eventually given way, and all the way toward the 30 goes Rabin. That was a really, really late give there, and usually that kind of is a dangerous choice, but it works for a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, that was a big pickup of 4 there, so great job by the Lobos.
Hard calls here from Butler. Nobody's moving on the other side. 3rd down and 2 from the ALA Gilbert North 30. Moving Rabin to the right. Butler still from the shotgun. Another hard count as he gives way to Rabin. Steps to the left, and he has such great vision as he's able to get the Comfort Fit Denture first down by going for 4 yards close to the 26.
Yeah, big first down pickup there by Rabin. It's like what we were saying earlier. He's quick with his feet. He has great ball vision. He just knows what he's doing out there.
3 receivers bunched up on the short side. Butler looking in that direction. Now the pressure comes. Starts running to his left. He's going to throw it upfield there. It's nearly picked off, but low.
It looks like a late hit in the backfield there.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 27, ALA.
The Eagles have been hurting themselves with an awful lot of penalties here in this first half, though they have the 24-0 lead. That's going to be good for another Comfort Fit Denture first down. As this one moves it half the distance, and they'll put it at the 14. So in the red zone for the first time go the Lobos, who have all three of their timeouts. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remain until the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport halftime report. Butler working with split backs. Rabin on his right. Gives way to McCray. Goes to the right, and he blasts through the middle, where he walks into the end zone for a 15-yard Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown. The Lobos are on the board.
Yeah, that's a huge score by the Lobos. I mean, able to pick up these 6 points. Hoping to get this field goal too, to only be down by about 3 scores. But yeah, that's a huge momentum. Kind of a turn there. Able to pick up this touchdown here. So. Yeah, but I mean that hole that he had was immaculate. I mean, great upfield blocking there. So, yeah, huge score here for the Lobos.
Sam Brown trying to make it 24-7. Again, the Lobos are going to get the football. If they can get a quick stop and then get some more points, this game is going to turn around a little bit. Though right now the Eagles still in command as there's some pressure from the far side, but Brown's kick is up and good. Make it 24-7 with 5:16 to play on Chola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Way to go, way to go, way to go, way to go, way to go.
Here comes the Northland Pioneer College kickoff when it's time to kick off your college education. Do so at Northland Pioneer College. You're going to pay the lowest tuition in the state. Brown just made it a 24-7 game and has it teed up. 2 returners waiting on their own 10 as this one is high and blow dead. What's all this?
No, that way.
I didn't see a flag. Did you?
I don't see anything.
Oh, Lobos were crossing the line too early. So they have already allowed a big return on the opening kick and are now going to provide Beardall, and I believe that's Bellinger, an opportunity to start it up from 5 yards closer as they're now each standing on their 15 on the respective hashes. Brown steps into it and sends this one toward Beardall, who's angling toward the sideline, catches it at the 15, starts running to the right, looking for some blocking help. So he cuts it up at the 25 and is dumped at the 30, maybe 31, but still not bad field position here for the Eagles, who lead 24-7. Adam DeMonte coming off the sideline where he's 8 of 11 for 91 yards. Brandon Phelps been his favorite target, 46 yards on 4 carries. Touchdowns to Bellinger and Morris. Morris has 2 catches for 23 yards. Leading ball carrier is Boston Morris. He's done twice for 41 yards. That includes a 39-yard touchdown. But the Lobos have all their timeouts. If they can only permit, say, 1 first down, they're really going to be cooking. But they got to get that stop, and thus far they are yet to do so. Again, isolate Phelps on the left. 3 receivers going out wide right. Pressure being shown by Snowflake. They back off. DeMonte looking at Phelps the whole time. Has that one deflected and nearly intercepted. As getting in the way of that was Braden Lewis.
Yeah, great job there by Lewis. I mean, he was able to read that. That was just a quick slant. I mean, coming across the middle was that receiver there. What's his name again, number 1?
That's Phelps.
Phelps, he was coming across the field real quick, and, that quarterback was just trying to make a quick throw and throw it in there. So great job by Lewis. I mean, That's a huge tip. That ball would have been about, probably like a 10, 15-yard gain.
Same formation as McKay Beardall is on the right side. DeMonte, who's working from the shotgun, now facing 2nd and 10. Handoff, Beardall, who steps around one tackler but gets stopped by 3 more after a very narrow gain.
Yeah, great job there by that Lobo defense. I mean, they were able to slip away from those linemen, but then finally one was able to get onto his shoelaces there, and those linebackers kind of cleaned him up. So this is huge right here. I mean, this is a huge stop right here for these Lobos.
Bring in the newly eligible Gavin Hall off the field. 3rd down and 9, looking to the right, dumping this one again into space, but it's dropped by Slade. That's the 2nd time he has had a crucial drop. The first came in the end zone. This one stops play with 4:29 to go in the half, and the Lobos are going to have an opportunity to get, if nothing else, some excellent field position.
Yeah, those are 2. I mean, this one's costly, and the other one, is costly too. I mean, it was points. But this one's just, that would have been a 1st down, but yeah, big break here by the Lobos. I mean, this is going to be a huge momentum turn right here if they're able to pick up even some more points before the half.
Christensen is going back to receive. Phelps is going to punt in addition to kick as he's standing at his 14. Play clock is an issue as a low snap, or a lazy snap I should say, is handled as he kicks a high hanger. Christensen asking for a fair catch, has this one off his fingers. It's still loose and eventually dove upon by a few different players, but I think the Lobos recovered.
Yeah.
That's a tough way to receive a punt. You don't see anything that has that kind of hang time very often at the high school level.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He just seemed like he wasn't able to get under. I mean, it hit the tip of his fingers, took off, hit his teammate, ball hits the ground again, and then it was finally recovered by Lobos. So, big break here for the Lobos, but not great start feeling position. I mean, maybe like the 35. Actually, pretty good student position, about the 33. So.
Got to have all 3 timeouts remaining, 4 minutes and 17 seconds to boot. As Butler, who is 5 of 7, but for just 15 yards because one pass went for -8. He's got all sorts of players in the backfield. Lots of congestion as they hand it off to Rabin, who's able to somehow squirt through for about 3.
Yeah, that was good run there again by Rabin. I mean, he didn't really have much gaps to get through. Was able to probably split through one, and it seems like on the right side of the line there. So great job there by Rabin.
Lots of time, so they don't need to hurry any more reason than to just continue to try to wear out all of these Eagle defenders. 2 receivers here with only 1 defender, but instead the handoff is given and going to the left. We're held up after a short gain. I believe that was Lerma.
It looks like there might have been a flag on the play, though.
I don't know if the Lobos were in formation.
Hey, to the left, you don't stack.
Holding.
Oh, worse.
52 blue.
Yeah, that's a big call right there.
So it would have been 3rd and the 6 or 7 range. Instead, it's going to be 2nd in the 16-ish range. But still, 2nd down. And lots of time and a full quota of timeouts. Move this one back to the 25. So 2nd down, and we'll call it 17. Clock running at 3:40 to go until the half. Reminder, the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport halftime report is coming up. The Lobos trail 24-7, but trying to make it a little bit more interesting as Butler drops back again with a short pass, this time read like a book, though beyond the line of scrimmage. Christensen is immediately dropped by Beardall.
Yeah, great read there by that corner. I mean, Beardall was able to come up and get his arms around them, and his teammates were able to come up and clean him up. So great job there by the Lobo front. I mean, Eagles corners there. So
3rd down and 16. Lobos still not huddling, but looking like they're trying to be a little bit more patient. Just got their first stop, forced a punt, nearly another fumble on special teams. As now everybody checking the wristband. Butler still has lots of time to work with. They're just now starting to count it off as Lerma moves over to his right. Shotgun snap as they fake the handoff. Butler now trying to come to the near side. We're falling down. Trying to get it to Davin McCray, but that was fortunate to not be picked off after looked like McCray was expecting that to go to the sideline. It came back inside.
Yeah, and I mean, also McCray also slipped there. I mean, he wasn't able to keep his feet up from under him, but yeah, they kind of seemed like they had a little bit of miscommunication there. The ball ended up going inside, and you know, like Derek was saying, he was expecting the ball to be on the outside there, but yeah, that's a dang. But it looks like they're going to kick it away to the Eagles, and the Eagles are going to get another chance here in this first half. Sorry, it was about 2:30 left in the second quarter, so.
Lewis with another high but short kick as this one bounces vertically at the 45. An excellent field position once again for ALA Gilbert North, who has 2 timeouts and 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the first half. This has not gone the way that most of these jam-packed stands here sitting around us at Snowflake we're expecting. But there's lots of time, there's lots of points on the board. And the Lobos again asking the defense to come up with a big stop after having done so on the last possession. So there's at least a precedent for it. As Slade, who's had a hard time bringing some in, he has 1 catch for 17 yards, goes out wide right. Phelps right off the edge of the line. As they fake the handoff, DeMonte rolling to the right. Now unloads as coming back to get this one right near the sticks is Slade, and this time he's got it for a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, great rollout there by DeMonte. You know, he was able to find his receiver, I mean, on that little comeback route. So looked about like a 10-yard curl. So, yeah, I mean, great throw. Great job to come out of the scramble there like he's kind of been doing all night. So
2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the half. 24-7, Eagles lead. Move scrimmage to the Snowflake 34 as DeMonte has 2 receivers on either side. Drops back short. Now looking to the right. Unloads Slade. Catches this one inside the sticks, but is able to bully his way very close to a first down marker.
Yeah, that was a great hit, though, by Christensen. If you were to be looking at your TV a little closely. But, you know, they still picked up the first down. But if he wasn't able to make that tackle, that probably would have been another 4 or 5 yards there. So great job by Christensen, able to come up and make that tackle.
Say it's just a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1, a minute and 35 seconds left. Very patient approach to the line of scrimmage here for the Eagles is I got Beardall, who is on the left of DeMonte. 3 receivers coming in this direction as well. Looking in this direction the whole way. Throw this one toward the goal line where there's 2 defenders waiting for Phelps, who can't run underneath this one. It might have been out of bounds regardless.
Yeah, that was just a little too far out of the hands there. DeMonte hasn't missed many throws tonight, but that one it just seems like he was just a little too far out of the hands there for the receiver. But
well, if you see that safety creeping up, though, you might as well just make sure that there's only one guy who's going to be able to get it.
Exactly, yeah, take that shot. I mean, might as well. He's got the arm for it. He's got the receivers for it, so might as well just throw it up there.
Stops the play with a minute and 16 seconds left. Split backs on either side. A man in motion behind the line of scrimmage as the handoff goes to Job, who gets stopped shy of the line of scrimmage. Yeah, huge play in the backfield there by Munoz and Lewis.
Yeah, great job there by Munoz and Lewis, like he just said. But, yeah, that's a huge stop. I mean, it looks like they're probably going to be going down, I mean, here for it on 4th down. But, wow, I mean, yeah, great 3rd down stop there by Lobos.
This would be about a 43-yarder. Though I think Phelps has the leg for it, but they're going to have it inside a 1-yard necessary. So they're going to have the same formation with another blocker in front of the line of scrimmage. And he's going to come back and take it as a keeper. Nice play there. As I don't, again, have number 2 on my stat sheet, but I think he did enough to get the first down. Snowflake is suggesting that it was short, but I think they're looking at that one with their hearts, and indeed, that's going to move the chains for a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, it was just, you know, it was just able to get a push out of that, you know, that QB sneak. I mean, you know, it was probably, what, 4th and an inch or 2, so.
30 seconds left, 2 timeouts left for the Eagles as DeMonte looking right. Unloads this one low, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, just a little low on that throw there. I mean, DeMonte, I mean, looks like he was aiming for his main target. It's been on this possession so far. So, yeah, dropped it a little too in front of him. But
continuing to look to the right side. Now 3 receivers coming to the left, and Snowflake's going to use its first timeout with 26 seconds remaining in the half, trailing 24-7 as the Eagles threaten on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Hey everyone, everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Each side now with 2 timeouts remaining. 24-7. The Lobos looking for something to feel good about going into the locker room. It can start with how they've only allowed 3 points here in the second quarter. There's still lots of football to be played. But if they want to try and maximize any opportunities in the second half, at worst, they got to keep this to a field goal.
Exactly.
Phelps coming out wide left with 2 other receivers. Single man on the far side. Correction. Empty backfield. Is Beardall and Slade are wide right. So empty backfield here for DeMonte, who drops back, pressured, steps away momentarily, still on his feet as he's rolling to his left. Now unloads this one again underneath to Phelps, who's going to catch this one going out. No, he's still on his feet. And now they're going to say the clock has to run, and the Eagles call a quick timeout. I think they might ask that they put a little bit more time on there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
that might be good for a Comfort Fit Denture first down. And I think they're asking for 5 seconds to come back on the clock. It was a Comfort Fit Denture first down and a gain of 12. Phelps, who's said to be a 3-star recruit, have scholarship offers from Arizona and Michigan State, is got a good nose for the football, really knows to help his quarterback out there, and it's just continued to cross. Remember, he started on the wide side of the left, wound up going to the right, and then as his quarterback started scrambling to his left, here he comes running across the field to give him an open target.
Yeah, he's been, I mean, this receiver, I mean, yeah, he's something else. Can I get his name again? Phelps, yeah, Phelps. I mean, yeah, he's a great receiver. I mean, he's able to high point the ball. I mean, he was able to create a pass interference in about the back left corner of the end zone there. So this kid's just a smart around football player. And then, I mean, we were talking before the game. He's only a junior. I mean, he's still got the rest of the season and all in that. So he's definitely be picking up a couple more big old offers like he already has now.
Single receiver on either side of the line. Flag comes out, and I think that somebody jumped in a white uniform. No, blue uniform.
Don't come that close!
So, 1st and 5. 9 seconds left, but I think they got to put 2 back on. And hold on. Saying
reset to 11, please.
put it back to 11. So 1st and 5 from the 7. 3 receivers set with 2 going to the right. Make that trip to the right. Looking at Phelps the whole way as he comes back in, and is it incomplete? Well defended that time as Frost.
Yeah,
Frost able to just tie him up enough.
Yeah, great defense there by Frost. I mean, he's got a big task to handle here. I mean, like we were saying earlier, I mean, Phelps has 2 Division I offers. I mean, Arizona, Michigan State. I mean, those are 2 Power 5 schools. I mean, this is a big test here for Frost. I mean, hopefully he can keep holding his own.
2nd down and 5, 7 seconds left. Man in motion going left to right. DeMonte rolling in that direction, trying to buy some time. Now throws this one all the way back, looking for Phelps, who jumps up and hauls that one in for the score.
Yeah, like we were just talking about. I mean, this kid is just insane. I mean, he was able to high point the ball there. I mean, wow.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown as Phelps elevates and hauls it in.
Yeah, wow. Man, that's just great job there by Adam DeMonte. Was able to, he's been scrambling all night, and then his receiver popped open going to the left corner of the end zone and just threw it up there. And he was double teamed.
Really,
now he's out kicking the field goal.
Tough decision there by DeMonte, as that was going to wind up being the last play, but he just had the faith in his big target in Phelps, who has the extra point up and good. And it'll be a 31-7 start to the ball game here for the ALA Gilbert North Eagles, the Lobos, with an awful lot to talk about in the locker room, as they're going to get the ball, but they got a lot to figure out defensively as they trailed 24 at the break. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport halftime report. The Lobos shocked 31-7. They trail as this one started early for the Eagles from ALA Gilbert North. And save for a brief moment in the second quarter, they haven't stopped. Began with a 52-yard kickoff return and quickly started marching down a short field. Looked as if maybe the Lobos defense would stiffen, but eventually a scrambling DeMonte was able to get a 19-yard reception to Boston Morris to get the scoring started. Then the Lobos come out, get 16 yards on their first 2 plays, but throw a receiver screen that was well read and surrounded by probably 8 players involved. That put them behind the chains and couldn't convert on 3rd and long. Wound up having to punt that away, but it's a short punt, 49-yard field this time. This one capped after just 3 plays. A 39-yard touchdown run from Boston Morris made it 14-0. The ALA Gilbert North Eagles led. Third possession had to go a little bit longer, but this one is again going to be punctuated, this time on a short throw to Braden Bellinger. That one from just 5 yards out made it 21-0. After Snowflake fumbled the ensuing kickoff, an incredibly short field this time for ALA Gilbert North, but this time doing the Lobos a little bit of help as they wind up going backwards 15 yards, but on 1st and 25, a pass interference flag made it a first down after they just threw a jump ball to Phelps, who has had quite a half in his own right. 65 yards. His most recent reception was the final touchdown, which came after he had a 35-yard field goal kick to at the time make it 24-0. The Lobos then had an 80-yard field and desperately needed to get something going and are able to grind out a drive that finished with a 15-yard Jet McRae run. That made it 24-7. Then the Lobos actually got a stop and had all of the timeouts. Seemed as if maybe they might be able to wrestle some of this momentum, maybe even, if all things broke their way, go into the locker room trailing just 24-14. But instead, go 3 and out, have another short kick. This drive is going to go 45 yards. 2 huge plays by Brandon Phelps, as it looked as if the Lobos were going to get to DeMonte, but instead he's able to find his favorite target, and Phelps running across the field After he ran a route that sent him to the right, he comes all the way back to the left and makes himself open to get the first down. And then on the final play with 7 seconds remaining, DeMonte scrambling Tony Romo style, turning over both shoulders, and eventually throws it up for grabs between 2 defenders, and Phelps is able to come down with it and make it 31-7. As the Lobos right now, we're more worried about the run, it ought to be noted, but right now just having a hard time stopping either.
Yeah, I mean the running game, I mean they've been running it everywhere. I mean this ALA Gilbert Nerd team is just tearing up this Lobo this Lobo defense so far this first half. This quarterback's been able to run around. I mean, he's been able to create passes in the pocket that are pretty hard to do. I mean, he's been, 6-7 seconds maybe when he's able to scramble around in this pocket here, and we were able to see it on that last play before the half. I mean, he was able to, throw it off his back foot and make a pretty accurate throw to his receiver Phelps there. So, yeah, these two seem like they have a pretty well connection together. So we're about to see another half of it.
31-7, Snowflake trails in a ball game pitting the number 3 Lobos against the number 4 Eagles, but thus far it's been all Eagle here at halftime. As we'll continue the conversation after this, it's the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Halftime Report here on Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Lobos taking the field as they trail 31-7. We've got to talk about a couple of things, especially the Horn Auto Center drive of the half. And I don't know. I'm just going to throw it over to you, Mikey.
I mean, maybe the first drive. I mean, that first drive for the Eagles, I mean, was huge. I mean, they were able to, come out of the gates quick and be able to, get that about like a 30, 40-yard return on that kick. And then, they just drove down the field, I mean, just like that. I mean, it was just quick. I mean, yeah, that's definitely probably got to be the drive of the half right there.
I mean, I guess the other possibility could be the final drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, both drives of the half, I mean, you could debate, I mean, but they're both going to go to ALA. That's the Horn Auto Center drive of the half. As we'd also like to consider the Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the half. I'm going to go with the first touchdown thrown to Boston Morris, and it looked as if the Lobos had DeMonte contained, but he was able to find a receiver who just kind of got lost along the back of the end zone and got the scoring started. Yeah, that was a great job by DeMonte. I mean, he was able to roll out, and be able to get his receivers to get open and, was able to find his guy in the end zone there and was able to, get that score and, keep going here for the Eagles. So it's been fun to watch. Been first half, so been a fun first half to watch. So this is going to be a pretty fun second half here, I'm pretty sure. That was the Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the half. We also want to give a shout out to Deemer's glass shattering hit of the half, which we don't necessarily have one, though I want to go back to Tony Munoz making that one-handed tackle as if he was directing Beardall to just sit one down. Oh yeah, you could definitely say that one. I mean, with Munoz, and then you could also have that, that hit that was made over. I think it was over maybe on the 40-yard line, and that was a little screen route that came out, and he got hit pretty hard. So yeah, I mean, really, you can go either way you really want to go here. But that right now under consideration for the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game is it is right now 31-7. The Lobos won the toss, elected to defer, need some points, but more than that, need some stops. As we'll start the second half right after this on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center. You use them live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Lobos getting ready to receive the second half kick, trailing 31-7. Recall Brandon Phelps, who has a big leg. He's been typically booting all of these Northland Pioneer College kicks into the end zone. Say, when it's time to kick off your college education, what you ought to do is you ought to go to Northland Pioneer College. You'll pay the lowest tuition in the state. But Phelps, the one time that he didn't blast off, he kicked it short, and it led to a fumble after it was awkwardly received by Papa, who is again going to come out as one of the up men. Lerma and Jet McCrae are going deep. The Lobos still have a lot of football to be played, but they need points, and after that, they have to have stops. You don't have to get points right now, but you do have to get stops.
Yeah, yes. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure ALA, I mean, they've been able to score in almost every possession they've had. I mean,
Once they were denied.
Yeah, one time. I mean, that's crazy to do, and I mean, especially in a half. I mean, with how good this Lobo defense is, I mean, this is not the first half that these Lobo fans and these Lobo players wanted.
Phelps on the approach, kicks this one low, but has the distance, and will get past the end zone, or the goal line, I beg your pardon, into the end zone. As Phelps, just a junior, again listed at 6'3", 205. And is being courted by at least two big programs in Arizona and Michigan State. But I think either one of them might welcome him even as a kicker.
For real, yeah. He's got a leg to him, too. He's got hands and he's got legs.
I think it'd be considered.
Everything.
Here comes Easton Butler. 6 of 9 for 17 yards, but he lost 8 on one reception as he has 3 receivers coming out wide left. Davin McCrae, the lone man, to the right. Jet McCrae in the backfield as he's going to serve as a lead blocker. Butler going to the right side, still on his feet as he goes over the 25 and eventually spills down at the 27, 7-yard gain. Second time that the Lobos have gone with that direct carry from the quarterback, and are able to get a pretty good gain on first down.
Yeah, pretty good first down gain there. I mean, pick up about 8, so.
Got trips bunched up now on the open side of the field from the shotgun. Butler is again going to go with his own number. This time runs straight up the middle and has a much shorter gain of but 1, maybe 2. It's going to set up 3rd and short.
Yeah, big third down here for both sides. I mean, able to. You know, the Eagles could come out of this half, you know, with a quick 3 and out, but these Lobos here, I mean, they got to pick up this first down. I mean, and just keep going and going and going. I mean, they got a big hill to climb this second half. So
it's 3rd down and less than a yard. Butler walking all the way between the hashes to get the play. Of course, Snowflake very rarely opts to huddle as they got all the receivers lined up in the same formation with trips bunched up just outside the hash. Needing a yard, it's again going to be Butler, who is looking for some blocking help, and it's all going to depend upon the spot. Looks like he got it over the 30, and we'll have a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, big pickup there by the Lobos, and great job there by Easton Butler. You know, Easton Butler there to follow his blocks and was able to pick up that first down. So, big carry there by Butler.
Lobos continuing to keep these 3 receivers that include Christensen and Claire in a triad just outside the hash on the open side of the field. McCrae single coverage on the right as Butler, who's got to be a little bit winded here, taking some time as he walks behind his line of scrimmage to change the play. His team trails 31-7, 1.5 minutes in to the third quarter. This time again going to go with it. Now the short option is going to get kicked out as McCrae goes along the far sideline and winds up coming up to the 40 and is very close to a first down.
Yeah, great run there by McCrae. I mean, great job by Butler too to, you know, have that defender kind of just sit there and wait and see what Butler was going to do with that. And then finally he was, you know, able to get it off to McCrae's running back there and was able to pick up about 6-7 yards there. So big run there by McCrae. Big drive here by Lobos.
Just shy of the first down. Lerma now comes into the slot. Still 3 receivers off to the left, but Lerma coming in and is going to get the handoff as he runs over to the right side, goes over the 45, has a Comfort Fit Denture first down on a gain of 6.
Yeah, another big gain there again. I mean, this is great. This is a great job by the Lobos to come out of the half here and, you know, just start going and going. I mean, they're going to start getting these these ALA Gilbert Eagles here a little tired. I mean, with this, you know, with this elevation they got to come up to, and you know, it's a little more colder down there than in the valley, so it's a little harder to breathe. So
I only see 2 offensive players on the field, though I don't know what the the offensive and defensive lines look like as Lerma again coming in motion. Again gets a low snap as he goes to the right side. Nearly brought down at the line of scrimmage, but stays on his feet. Winds up getting a pretty good gain of, well, maybe 4, but it looks like it's closer to 3 to make it second down. They're going to call it closer to 2.
Yeah, that was a... Yeah, just a good job by that Eagle defense. You know, they were able to get the run stop this time. I mean, the Lobos have been able to kind of run over them, you know, a little bit to start this first half. So, I mean, second half, excuse me.
McCray moves from the right to the left. He joins Christensen on the near side. Christensen will move just off of the line as there's split backs on either side of Butler, who's yet to throw it here in the second quarter. Handoff again. This time Lerma gets over midfield, has a good run of, let's call it 5 to set up third down. Well, they're not going to say it's 5. They're going to say it's 4, and it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, big third down here for both sides again, like we were saying on the first third down, you know, possession they had this half. But
almost 3 minutes into the third quarter. 3rd and 4 as Butler drops back for the first time. Throws us into the flat, but it was wide and incomplete, looking for Lerma.
Yeah, just out of the hands of Lerma there. I mean, he had him wide open on that little dump route, but just, you know, threw it out a little outside there and wasn't able to come up with that catch. So
Lobos trailing 24 with 21 minutes left in the game. And it looks as if this is 4-down territory. Needing 4 yards. Drive started on the 20. They've been able to move it 32 yards, entirely on the ground, as Jet McCray is in the backfield on Butler's right. But they're going to throw it. Drops back. Now pressured. Runs out to the right side. Still on his feet. He gets over the 45 and now the far sideline inside the 40 before he's pushed out of bounds. Has a comfort fit Denver first down and a great decision there from Easton Butler.
Yeah, huge. Great decision there by Butler. You know, you could have, you know, probably would have tried to force a pass into there, but was able to come around and, you know, make that run. And here come the Lobos straight to the line. So
13-yard gain to get the first down. Now another dangerous throw, but Lerma's able to get this one. Nearly steps away from one tackler, but a great job bringing him down by Beardall. Still a gain of 6.
Yeah, this is a quick motion here for the Lobos here. I mean, they're back to the line again. I mean, just like that.
Handoff McCray. Stutters, hesitates, gets to the 25. Needed 3 yards, got 4 in a comfort fit Denture first down. Interestingly, that was the 4th touch for J.J. Lerma on this drive.
Yeah, Lerma's been getting the ball a lot this drive. I mean, this is a big drive for the Lobos.
Toss this one out to McCray, but this time it is read like a book. Flag comes out, and I wonder if this is going to be a hold. 2 penalty flags. Let's see.
It's both on the Lobos.
So, I've got illegal participation that way. You had 12?
Never mind.
And I've got a block in the back this way. Okay, so I've got block in the back, Snowflake. I've got illegal participation, ALA. The penalties will offset. We'll replay the down.
Well, advantage tempo. The Lobos are trying to force the issue, and the Eagles trying to steal a substitution. Snowflake has not yet brought anybody into the game that did not start the half. And if they do, umpire stands over the football and their defense is allowed to make a change. But if they don't, then you just got to roll the dice. And that time they came up snake eyes as here come the Lobos again on a 1st and 10. Hand this one. Oh, the Butler fakes this one. Going down the far sideline. We're looking for McCray elevating, but can't bring it down. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that was a... Yeah, that play was just, I mean, that was a pretty good ball there by Butler. It was just a little out of the reach for McCray. I mean, tried going up with one hand there and pulling it down. But, you know, great job there by that corner, too, to, you know, disrupt that route. But this is I kind of like that they're taking a shot for the end zone, you know. I mean, might as well. Down by 24 points.
Well, they go for it on 4th and 4 near the midfield marker, and I think that they're giving themselves 3 tries to get these 10 yards,
exactly.
So might as well take a shot when everybody's expecting you to run.
Exactly.
Butler now coming back behind his line of scrimmage as he has Jet McCray in the backfield with him. Single man on the open side is McCray. 3 receivers to the right. Now a man coming in motion again. Lerma as he they pull it back, and Butler this time gets decked, and there might be our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game.
Yeah, just pulled his feet out from under them there, number 72 by the Eagles, and yeah, just drop Butler there for a loss. So this is a 3rd and about 11 to go here for the Lobos here. So this is a big third down here. Can't let the momentum end this quick.
Well, they only really trying to get half, I think.
Yeah.
As they trail 31-7, 7 minutes and 25 seconds left, and probably giving themselves 2 chances to pick up pretty darn close to 11 yards. Pressure being shown here as a block is picked up to allow Butler to unload. Throws this one into traffic, and it's intercepted by Beardall. He started the ball game with a huge kick return of 52 yards, and he stops Snowflake's opening drive in the second half short with an interception.
Yeah, it looks like that ball was just thrown a little behind Claire there. I mean, he was kind of running like an out route there to the sideline, and Butler just threw it a little behind him there, and, the defender was able to pick it off, but dang, that's a momentum stopper there by the, Eagles to stop that momentum there for the Lobos. So this is dang.
Lobos got to get the ball back and fast.
Yeah.
As that drive, in addition to coming up empty, took almost 5 minutes off the game clock. Phelps, who has 65 yards catching, is off to the left, but the handoff instead going to go to Beardall as a flag comes out into the backfield. This will probably be a hold, negating a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, it looks like exactly what it is there. Face mask, maybe? Looks like that might have been what they called.
Oh, there's 2 flags.
So we got a hold, and we got, okay. So I've got a hold this way. I've got a personal foul face mask this way. Those penalties will offset. We'll repeat one.
There you go. So it'll remain 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line, 31-7. ALA Gilbert North, which scored the first 24 points, leads big here, approaching the halfway point in the third quarter. DeMonte, who is 12 for 20 for 131 yards, moves Slade a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage off to the right, fakes the handoff, now moves to his left. Looking downfield where he's got a man wide open, it's Phelps, but it's going to be shy of the yard marker. It looked as if they were trying to make sure that they stayed in front of him.
Yeah.
But it's an easy 6-yard completion.
Yeah, it looks like they were just trying to run a prevent defense there, but again, I mean, DeMonte to Phelps, I mean, he was able to find him on the sideline there on a little curl route and was able to keep his toes in bounds and pick up about 6 yards, 7 yards.
Looking again to the left, and again all sorts of space, but this time Phelps brought down immediately, though not before he picks up a comfort fit denture first down after the 5-yard reception.
Yeah, that was a great reception there by Phelps again. I mean, was able to basically the same route they ran the play before. I mean, just kind of like a 7-yard curl route and just sits him there and was able to find him again. Was able to pick up the first down this time, though.
6 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter, 31-7. The Eagles have the lead and the football as DeMonte sets up a screen, drops it off for Beardall. Caught at the 40 as he tries to shake and bake. He loses his footing, gains just 3.
Yeah, it just slipped up there. I mean, those plays seemed pretty well developed. I mean, the linemen were out there, everything just slipped up on this grass here.
Make it maybe a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 as the Lobos need to get off the field. Also trying to prevent the big play. Because now it looks as if they're creeping up a little bit closer on the line of scrimmage. Phelps continuing to split wide left. There's another receiver over there. Slade the only man on the right. Handoff instead goes Beardall, and he's dropped at the line. Maybe a short gain.
Yeah, good job there by that Lobo front. Was able to, get that tackle there. And I mean, that was, so far it seems like this first possession here for the Eagles. I mean, they've just been pass plays and then, a couple more run plays that have been able to break away. So
3rd down and 7 after a 1-yard gain. Keeping an eye on Phelps, who's lined up across, I think that is Flake. And I believe that is where DeMonte's probably looking as he runs by him, tries to come back. Pressure now as DeMonte starts moving around to the right side, winds up dumping it off to the safety route, who's going to, Beardall is trying to get over the 45, trying to get over midfield, but instead stopped shy, and I think that the Lobos might have just got to stop.
Yeah, great job by the Lobos. I mean, there they were able to get to DeMonte and put pressure in his face. I mean, Munoz was over there and everything, but good job by DeMonte to, to find that little dump-off route and was able to get it to him. And gain about 6-7 yards there. So big 4th down here. It looks like they're going to punt it away. But, yeah, great job by the Lobo defense there.
Christensen walking back at his 25 and still moving. Phelps, who had a real beauty of a high hanger on his only other kick, does the same thing this time as Christensen will allow this one to bounce, and it starts coming back toward the ALA Gilbert North side of things, and it's quickly grabbed. And now with 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter, the Lobos have the football, which is a good thing for them, but they're trailing 31-7, which is less than.
Yeah, but great job by the by the Lobos. I mean coming around with defensive stop there and get the ball back pretty quickly in this third quarter.
Snowflake coming off the sideline, carried the football for nearly 5 minutes before an interception thwarted their opening drive, but showed they could move the ball, especially on the ground, as they're split backs on either side of Butler, receiver on either side of the line. Butler was a primary ball handler as he gives this one away to Lerma. He gets stopped after he goes over the right side for about 1 yard. And again, Lerma with his 5th touch. The Lobos look like they're trying to get it into their primary playmaker's hands. The interception was directed toward Tyler Clare, who has but 1 catch for 8 yards.
Yeah, just trying to get something going here. Just let the players play.
Pitch this one to Rabin, who slips through 2 tacklers, still on his feet as he goes toward the 30 and then dives forward to the 34 and has enough for a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, great run there by Rabin and great hold by that offensive front. I mean, was able to squeeze through it and pick up that first down here. So
31-7, but the clock moving at 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the third. Lobos continuing to find success with the ground game as there's a 5-receiver set. Watch for Butler to keep this one. As there, he tucks it. Runs over the 35. Spins around as he's brought down with a lot of violence at the 39, but has a good carry of 6 yards on first down.
Yeah, great job by Butler there. I mean, was able to pick up those yards. And, he's been this, it's like we were saying earlier, I mean, he's his primary ball carrier. Looks like he's favoring his right leg a little bit, maybe a little cramp or a little sore or something like that. But he's got to start going.
That's a Summit Regional Medical Center injury report right there. As Butler has Ezra Baum now wide left. Christensen's come off the field for the first time on the offensive end. As again they're going with Butler, trying to follow his blocker as he falls down close to the yard marker, but I think shy.
Yeah, just shy about. Oh, it looks like they're giving it to him. The back judge looks like he's giving it to him.
Oh, it's third down and less than a yard.
Yeah, they're giving it. Oh.
I think that the Lobos might be asking them to measure. As right now the chain gang is showing third down. Now they've moved the chain or the down marker on the other side of the yard marker, which is not something you see every day. But I think the Lobos sideline is right, asking now if you have to place that beyond the yard marker. How is it not first down? And the officials are going to have a conversation. Let's see if we can eavesdrop.
There's the thing, and there's the thing. That's first down.
All right, there you heard it. Comfort Fit Denture first down after the thing crosses the thing.
Yeah, well, miscommunication there by the refs, but was able to figure it out there. And here we go.
Easton Butler now with 40 yards on 6 carries. His team, though, still trails 24 with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left. I think that they're going to put some more time on. 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Approaching midfield, but these drives methodical and taking an awful lot of time. As I believe that's Rabin, and no, that's Jet McCrae. Is he? No, it is Rabin. You see, it's like the ACT. You guessed right the first time, you should just go with it. He picks up 3.
Yeah, great run by Rabin. Rabin, excuse me, Rabin.
Second down, well, they're calling it 8. 4 receivers set as they give again to Rabin, trying to find some room on the right side. Gains 2 again, but Lobos facing 3rd and 6. Recall on the previous drive, they had gone for it with the ball probably just 4 yards further. So I'm guessing there's going to be 2 cracks to gain these 6 yards.
Yeah, probably.
Rabin off to the right. Butler, who's also been doing an awful lot of ball carrying. Takes the snap, sets up the option. Rabin going to the right side, trying to outrun a couple of linebackers, but excellent pursuit there by the Eagles.
Yeah, great job there by the Eagles. You know, he was trying to get to the outside there and get that sideline, but wasn't able to get it there, and, you know, was able to stop him here. And it looks like these Lobos are going to be going in for a 4th down. I mean, they're down by 24 points here, so they need to start moving pretty quickly. So good call here by Coach.
4th and 3. Butler with Rabin on his right. Drops back with time, throws over the middle. It's deflected and nearly intercepted, but they just needed to drop it off. And instead, as there's well, nope, those are offensive linemen who are coming up hobbled. I thought that Butler might have found himself on the bottom of a pile. Instead, he is upright, but his team has turned it over on downs with 1 minute and 10 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. They still trail 31-7.
Yeah, it just wasn't a great read there by Butler. I mean, threw it in the traffic, but yeah, that was definitely another momentum crusher there for the Lobos. I mean, they got to get something here on defense.
I think what's most discouraging for the Lobos is the pressure that ALA Gilbert North is getting without bringing anybody extra.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Here comes DeMonte, who has had the luxury of time. Fakes the handoff, throws this one out where Beardall spins away from one tackler, but there's 2 more awaiting after he crosses over midfield, but it's just a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, great job by that Lobo defense. You know, was able to come up and get that tackle, but good job by that receiver too. I mean, he's been shifty all night. He was able to get away from one tackle there, but just finally ended up bring down. So
he has 3 catches all in the second half, just for 8 yards. Is McKay Beardall. As he is again in the backfield alongside DeMonte, who's thrown for 150 yards. Looking to the left, this one in traffic, but still hauled in and brought down at the 25 after he looked like he might have been interfered with, but hanging on to it is Brader Bellinger, and he has a comfort fit denture first down.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I thought the ball was either, deflected or, I'm not really sure. It seems like that receiver there on that side maybe a little hurt, but a great grab, great ball. Everything. That was just a great job by the Eagles there.
Move it to the 21. 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles again threatening, leading 31-7. Handoff Job as he hesitates at the line and is able to find some space before falling down to the 15, gains 6. And that is going to be the way the 3rd quarter ends, with ALA Gilbert North back in the red zone, leading 31-7, and will start the 4th quarter facing 2nd and 4 here on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Well, 4th quarter beginning. The Lobos trail by 3 possessions, and there's just 12 minutes for them to try to come up with something. Again, if you're looking for a bright spot, just 10 points allowed over the final or the previous 2 quarters. One of them coming on a touchdown that was really just an excellent play from Phelps more than anything. As it's 2nd down and 4. With DeMonte, who is now 18 of 26 for 178 yards. His favorite target remains Phelps, who has 8 catches for 76 yards, and now flags come out. But why?
Not sure.
Legal substitution.
Illegal substitution.
So if there has been a blemish on the Eagles' effort this clear and slightly brisk evening in Snowflake, Arizona, it has been the penalty flag. Pink penalty flags for Breast Cancer Awareness Month here.
5-yard penalty.
So make it now 2nd and 9.
2nd down and 9.
As Phelps Again, isolated on the near side, but they're going to dump this one off to Morris, who's stretching the defense to the right, but great job in pursuit that time by the Lobos, as Christensen was able to keep that to a small 2-yard gain.
Yeah, great job by Christensen there. I mean, was able to match the speed of the receiver that came in motion there and got the ball. So great job by Christensen, able to make that tackle there. Popped them out of bounds, so was able to stop the clock.
Well, give him actually a gain of 3 to make it 3rd down and 6. Leading 24, and have already shown that they're willing to go for it on 4th down an awful lot. This would be somewhere in the neighborhood of a 33-yarder, which again seems like it's well within Phelps' range, but might as well go for the kill, I think the Eagles might be thinking, though DeMonte's having a hard time getting the play off the sideline. Now has it. As he drops back, he's looking to the left, pressured, dove, evades, still sizing things up as he comes to the near sideline. Now steps inside and winds up running for it. I don't know if he has a 1st down.
I'm not sure either.
And it looks like he gained a yard.
A long yard. I mean, he ran for his life to start that play. I mean, got the snap, and there was already somebody in his face, so he took off and just wasn't able to find any receivers open there, but no way to pick up a yard there. I mean, at least he didn't lose anything.
I think that the field goal unit's coming out. So this will be spotted at the 24. So call it a 34-yarder, but the flag comes out because of a delay of game? Yeah. So do they want to try it from 39?
Hopefully. I mean, this Phelps here, I mean, he's been catching, crazy balls up in the air, and I mean, now he's got this kick here, so he's got the leg for it. I mean, he's been able to boot a couple touchbacks this game, so.
I know that one loudmouth said that he has collegiate range here in his junior campaign. Let's see what that guy knows. No, it's a fake. Going to top it off to him as he's going to run for it over the 30 to the 25, but gets stopped shy of the 15, which is where he needed to go.
Yeah, great job there by that Lobo defense. I mean, able to, come off of that fake there and was able to get that stop, but it looks like they're having a little bit of a, trying to figure out what's going on over there.
So Lobos get another stop. Trail though 31-7. Have had success moving the football. Previous drive stalled around midfield, turned it over on downs. Drive before that on 4th and 3, pass was intercepted. Kind of a double coverage look for Claire, who only has 1 catch for 8 yards. The biggest difference offensively.
They got the 1st down.
Oh my goodness. Never mind. It looked like he got stopped well shy.
Yeah,
Snowflake fans are booing. I had him
marked about a yard short.
I thought it was 2 or 3, but of course I can't see that far. So it'll be a comfort fit denture 1st down, and forget everything I'd said to set up the Snowflake offense. Coach Solomon's on the field trying to get an explanation, and he doesn't look like he's happy with it, but I don't know if it's going to change anything. As now a flag comes out, and they're going to say, never mind.
Coach Schmidt, Snowflake.
Oh, yes, I was correct on my first instinct again. Offsides go the Lobos. Oh, wait, no, correction. False start. The linesman signaled offsides, but then he pointed at the Eagles' side of things, and I think that's what tripped up the white hat, myself included.
Yeah.
Whistles are blowing, and the Lobos are going to call a timeout with 11:36 remaining. 31-7. The Eagles are leading on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
On a fake field goal The biggest moments of the football game arguably coming on special teams, where the Eagles have done just about everything. They started it off with a 52-yard kickoff return. They've recovered a fumble on a kick, nearly recovered one on a punt, have a 35-yard field goal, and now a first down after a fake field goal to the D1 prospect and Brandon Phelps, who's going to come up wide to the left, facing 1st and 15. His team leads 31-7, and there are but 11 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. Nobody in the backfield for DeMonte as he takes a short drop after the shotgun snap and wings this one, nearly intercepted, but that had some mustard.
Yeah, that was the ball's thrown pretty hard there, and just wasn't able to come up with it there, but good job by the QB there. Adam Dante, was able to try to find his receiver there.
2nd and 15, 31-7, Eagles still lead. Flake and Phelps lined up across from one another. As in the backfield is Beardall, but looking to throw. DeMonte looking for Beardall. Wheels this one down the sideline, but he can't run underneath it. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that was a good route. Good wheel route there. It just was placed it a little too far there. Had to reach out with one hand, but yeah, like I said, great route. Just wasn't able to get it there.
So 3rd and 15. They've been looking for the end zone on the previous 2 plays and have been looking away from number 1. Slade now lined up wide right. Beardall on DeMonte's left. Also take a look in the slot where Bellinger looking into that direction, now running out of time. Again turns over that left shoulder. DeMonte directing traffic, throws this one off to the right where it's dumped up and incomplete. Phelps had a hand on it, but I think one of the Snowflake defenders did as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just tipped it out there. That ball was, well thrown. Off his back foot again, was able to place it over the top of it just hit him in the hands and he just dropped it.
It was behind him in fairness. But there were 3 or 4 defenders that he was in the midst of. Now he's coming back out for another field goal, but Snowflake looks like they're not buying it. This one would be a 29-yarder. Snap is down, kick is away, and no good.
Oh yeah, let's go. Good job by that. Defense. Here for the Lobos. It's like we were saying. They haven't given up much. They've given up in the second half. How many points did you say it was?
In the second half, they haven't given up any.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought it was 24-7 and that going into the halftime. But yeah, this is. Yeah, this is a good job by this Lobo defense. This was, a tough match. Still got time to go, but this defensive front, especially, and seems like the corners are starting to step up a little. They've been taking away Phelps a little bit. Besides that, he was just targeted there, but he wasn't able to come down with it.
2 receivers on either side. And Lerma in motion. Instead, they're going to pitch this one out where McCray looks like he wants to throw it. Now he's just going to try to throw it away. No, McCray comes back. Davin McCray catches it at the 40 and fights his way over the 42. A gain of 22. McCray to McCray.
Yeah, great trick play there. He was running back. McCray was able to get away from his. It looked like some guy was coming in, was trying to dive at his ankles there. Was able to get away from him and then complete the pass downfield to his partner in crime, McCray.
Split running backs as handoff is to Rabin, but he's met immediately and dropped for a loss.
Yeah, that time that Eagle front was able to get in there and get that stop there, but these Lobos, they just don't give up. These guys just keep going and going, so I love watching it.
10.5 minutes remaining, 31-7. The Lobos now on their own 41, but have to figure out how to get points up and fast as the handoff faked. Throw this one again out to McCray, but this time it's wide left and out of bounds. Stops the clock with 10 minutes and 17 seconds left, but 3rd and 11 coming up for the Lobos.
Yeah, you never really see that much there. A receiver leaving his feet for a core route, but good effort there by McCray. But Butler's got to step up here and start making some good balls here, and drive him down for a touchdown here.
3 receivers. No, we got an extra tight end going off to the left. as the handoff is faked to Jet McCray. Now throwing this one, looking for Davin McCray as he's held up a little bit, and there comes the penalty flag. It'll be pass interference against ALA Gilbert North, and an automatic first down. Comfort Fit Denture first down, move the chains for the Lobos.
Yeah, great job there by the Lobos. I mean, throwing that ball into a 50-50 coverage again.
ALA, number 10. 15-yard penalty and first down.
But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, good job by the Lobos there. I mean, just throwing that ball up and getting that pass interference call and getting a little yardage out of it. Probably like 10 yards, 15-yard penalty there, and was
stops it with 10 minutes and 12 seconds. They're into Eagle territory. Lobos have been able to do this with regularity in the second half, but no points to show for it yet. Have two running backs on either side. One on either side of Butler, who takes the shotgun snap. Hands off McCray, having to outrun somebody in the backfield, and that's going to allow no way. It's Beardall again. That guy's been everywhere.
Oh, yeah, he's been everywhere. I mean, offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball, kick return, kick off. I mean, he's been everywhere. This kid's a stud. He's going to play good the rest of the season here.
Second down and 11 as he was able to only lose one. Receivers on either side, McCray to the right, fake the handoff, Butler looking to the right, now having to run away from 3 as he's able to get it to Claire, caught over the 40, but it's a gain of just 5.
Yeah, great job by Butler, though. I mean, he was able to, get out of there and create some time for Claire, I mean, to get across the field and get that ball to him. These Lobos are starting to get something going here.
Claire's second catch, he only has 13 yards. You can get an idea about the struggle that it's been for Snowflake based off of that number. 9 minutes and 14 seconds left. Third down and closer to 6. As split backs again. Butler from the shotgun. Short drop, pressured. Looking again as he's got a man wide open. It's Ezra Baum. Caught at the 20. Nothing but green in front as he gets into the end zone for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown. 9 minutes remaining, and that makes it 31-13.
Yeah, great job there by Baum. I mean, creating his way to get open there. I mean, not really sure how he got so open. I mean, it looks like this replay right here, but
well, they were bringing pressure.
Yeah, just was able to break through that second line of defense.
Nice pocket there set up by the Snowflake offensive line.
Great ball and just great all-around play there by the Lobos.
So 39-yard score. The Lobos draw first blood here in the second half, but they still trail pending this extra point. It's short-ish and no good. 31-13 with 8:56 to go on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center at the Deuce Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Trail 31-13. As this is a Northland Pioneer College kickoff. When it's time to kick off your college education, do so at the lowest tuition in the state. Northland Pioneer College. Everybody expecting something of the onside variety as this one pooched into no man's land and eventually grabbed and fallen upon, well executed there by the Eagles, who are going to have good field position. That's been the name of the game here for ALA Gilbert North.
Yeah, they've had great field position. I mean, every time they've gotten the ball, I mean, yeah, I mean, they've just been starting great all night, so. I want a ball.
Here come the Eagles leading 31-13 and trying to eat some clock. Here's the shotgun snap. Handoff is going to Beardall, who runs to the left, runs over the 40, gets to the 41, and is very close to a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, that was a good run there by Beardall, though. He's able to pick up that first down there and keep this drive going for the Eagles here.
8:35 to go as it's already been spotted. ALA Gilbert North continuing to lead large after scoring the first 21 in the first quarter. Beardall again with a huge hole as he starts on the right, runs to the left, finds a hole, and is into Snowflake territory. Just crossing over the 50, gains 8.
Yeah, great 8-yard pickup there. These guys are still rolling. I mean, they're not done yet. I mean, they're just trying to show what they're made of here. I mean, but great answer there by the Lobos on that last possession on offense there, and, was able to pick up that touchdown.
8 minutes even to go, 2nd down and 2. Handoff again, Beardall, this time running to the right side. Stopped for a shorter gain, but not before he moves to chains with a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, great first down pickup there by, the Eagles here. I mean, they're just starting to get going. I mean, they're just going with this run game because, there's nothing they really need to do in the air anymore. Keeping everything going on the ground.
7:45 remaining. The Lobos just got the first score of the second half, but trail 31-13. And are now jumping into the neutral zone. Well, I think this might go against the Eagles.
Okay. Prior to the snap, false start, ALA.
So move this one just back into Eagle territory. First down and 15. Put it on the Snowflake 39 technically. Have been using Beardall, who's got to be the player of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, this time it's Job who goes back into Snowflake territory, and he's brought down difficultly.
Yeah, great tackling there by the Lobos, but also a great run. I mean, he was able to run over a guy real quick, but great job by that Lobo defense. I mean, to help out their teammates there and make that tackle.
Call it now 2nd and 10. Clock under 7 minutes to play. Split backs on either side of DeMonte. As they fake the handoff, he drops the football and is now going to get hit hard. Drop for a huge loss all the way back to the 45.
Yeah, great job there by that Lobo linebacker there. I mean, number 42 was able to break through the line and, what's it called? The quarterback had trouble with the snap, and it was a great job by that linebacker to get up in his face. I mean, right when he looked up, I mean, he was already there. So, great job by this Lobo defense.
3rd down and 18, but time now a factor. Probably much more so than the Eagles. Is again pressured. Throw this one up where Phelps has this one off his leaping and outstretched hand to make it 4th and 18. Check out that moon. Clock stop was 6 minutes and 6 seconds. And this seems to be a punting situation. And back to receive is Christensen. Phelps with the snap and gets this one away. And Christensen calls fair catch, takes a huge bounce.
Wow.
And I think they got it down at the 1.
Wow, great. Dang, great job
punt,
there.
great coverage.
Punt. Yeah, great coverage there. Great job by that. Whoever was there first for the Eagles, I mean, was able to jump in. And, I mean, it looked like it was going to bounce in the end zone. They was able to get it and let it sit at the 1. So
5:55 left. 31-13. If the Lobos had some magic, they need to start calling out the incantation.
It is looking very tempting.
Might be an interesting opportunity here to try and get it to a receiver on a timing route. Instead, they're going under center, and they're going to use McCray again. thinking about it, and eventually throws this one into traffic that's knocked down by Beardall.
Yeah, great job there by Beardall. I mean, it looked like they just actually, I'm not sure what was going on back there. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but just looks like McCray just threw it up. But great defense there by the Eagles.
Expecting him to run the Wildcat.
That was definitely a suspicion. Because it looks like he's back under center again. Oh, it looks like Butler's trying to get something going.
2nd down and 10 inside the 1. Lerma goes in motion right to left, stops in the slot on the left, and now empty the backfield with McCray. As Butler drops back, throws one with heat to Christensen. He's able to get that one over to the 15 and pick up a Comfort Fit Denture first down, make it a gain of 13.
Yeah, great ball there by Butler. I mean, he was able to sit in that pocket and deliver a bullet and over there to Christensen and pick up that first down, and now they're on their own 14. I mean, great job. Way to get back. Good job. Way to not be backed up in their own end zone.
1st and 10 with 5.5 to play. 31-13. The Lobos trail. Handed off as into the space goes Lerma. He's over the 40, trying to angle away from 3 tacklers, but he gets into midfield and into Eagle territory, and they've been working hard to get the ball in his hands as he gains 40 and has a Comfort Fit Denture first down.
Yeah, great job there by Lerma. I mean, able to come out and, get that big carry here for the Lobos and pick up that first down, and momentum's going now, so let's see what these Lobos can do with it.
5:09 left, trailing still 31-13 as this one's thrown into the flat, and here come the flags.
That's his second pass interference call here in the second half on McCray too. Looks like McCray's giving him a little bit of struggle over there on that corner position.
That corner, we can identify him. Eventually, it'll be a Comfort Fit Denture first down. As hopping up, oh, that's the name I can't say. 5:02 to go as here's the draw to Jet McCray, looking for some blocking help as he gets held up, still able to fight his way over the 30 to the 26, gains 4. That was a great play. Hopefully I can pronounce this one. As Hunter Garrison might have made a touchdown-saving tackle while shedding a block.
Yeah, that was a great job by Garrison. I mean, he will come out and throw him to the floor there, so good job by that big man up front.
4:35, the Lobos taking a little bit of time here despite not huddling. 31-13, they trail. They got to get it into the end zone, and they got to get the ball back as McCray comes out of the backfield to the right. Butler drops back. Oh, and it splits Davin McCray's hands.
Yeah, it just goes right through his hands there. I mean, good ball by Butler. Placed it perfectly, but dang.
Stops the clock. 3rd down and 6, but I don't think that matters as much as the 4 minutes and 22 seconds that remain. Lobos are trailing 18, so they still have to get the ball 3 times. As there's a shotgun snap to Butler. This one thrown to McCray. This time he's got it inside the 20 for a Comfort Fit Denture first down and a gain of 8.
I like that. I like how Butler went right back to his receiver and that coaching, making that call. I mean, giving that confidence back to McCray there.
And now a timeout will be taken by ALA Gilbert North. We'll take it with them as the Eagles lead 31-13, 4:11 to go on Cholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Lobos force the Eagles to take their first time out. Each side has 2 remaining. touchdowns on the first 3 possessions that the Eagles had. Since then, they've outscored them 13-10. Of course, the play calling's been far more conservative here, especially in the second half. So I'll allow you to come to whatever conclusion that you choose. 1st and 10, 4:14 to go. Handoff McCray, and I think if Snowflake could go back and do anything, it would have been continue with the ground game.
This ground games, I mean, it came out of nowhere. I mean, it's been going good. I mean, it's been going and going and going for these Lobos here, so might as well stick to it and just keep running it.
2nd down and 9 after the 1-yard gain from McCray. Fake the handoff, pressure, now dump this off a screen to Jet McCray, who's trying to make one man miss in the flat, does so, turns up the far sideline, goes out of bounds at the 10. He's going to be shy of the 1st down, but it'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, great job by McCray. I mean, he was able to break that tackle there coming up, but was able to bounce outside with it and was just able to pick up that pretty good gain there for the Lobos. Pretty good game for McCray there, so looks like they're in the red zone now, so big red zone drive here for the Lobos.
3:44 to go, and they need points fast if they want to have any chance of making an unlikely comeback, because there's 2 running backs out there as Butler fakes the handoff to 1, calls his own number, gets inside the 10, and might be inside the 5, has a Comfort Fit Denture 1st down after a gain of 7.
Yeah, great job by Butler there. I mean, able to, looked like it was, again, they've had a couple of broken up plays tonight, and that looks like that was another one of them, but he was able to make something out of it and pick up that pretty good gain there.
31-13. Eagles still have a big lead. The Lobos taking a lot of time. Now have 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Pressure showing up the middle as the handoff is faked to McCray. Throw this one out in the flat, but losing his footing. Lerma wasn't going to have much of a chance as 2 defenders had snuffed that one out, but worse for the Lobos. The clock starts to move.
Exactly.
2nd and goal.
It's like what we're saying. I mean, this time is against them now, but yeah, just what we were saying. I mean, he wasn't able to keep his feet out from under him, but yeah, I mean, it probably would have been stopped anyway, so.
Fewer than 3 minutes remaining. Got Lewis super deep as he gets the handoff, tries going to the right side, falls down inside the 1. So they got to hurry. 3rd down and goal, 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. Butler's already under center. He's going to try to keep it himself. Waiting for the signal, waiting for the signal, waiting for the signal. The clock continues to move as there's no signal. And there it is, touchdown Lobos, a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass touchdown to make it 31-20. Nope, 19. They weren't able to convert on the previous extra point attempt, so what do? You can make it 31-21 if they convert the 2-pointer, and it looks like that's what they're trying for.
Yeah, it'll still be a 2-point game. I mean, two score game even if they get this 2-point here, but this is a great job by the Lobos, though. I mean, great answer. I mean, they were down by 31-7, I'm pretty sure, and now it's 31-19, so.
Turn, fake the handoff to Lewis. Throw this one to Claire, who's got it over the line. Make it 31-21 with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left. The Lobos are still trailing by 2 possessions. They don't have a lot of time, but they do have some. First, they got to figure out how to get the ball back.
Exactly, yeah, they got to get this ball back quick. I mean, first turnover, I mean, something. I mean, they just got to keep rolling. I mean, this momentum is all on their side.
They had tried to punch a kick into the real estate with a couple of returners and 9 men up for the Eagles. This time they got 2 returners back, and it looks as if the other 9 players are going to be between the 40 and 50-yard lines. Brown's got this one set up vertically. And again, lots of real estate between the 40 and 20-yard lines. Now creeping up are the 2 deep men. Brown on the approach. This time kicks a squibber, and it's fallen on again. Great execution from the special teams of the American Leadership Academy. Gilbert North Eagles.
A little long there to say, but yeah, great job there. I mean, was able to fall down on that. I mean, great job by that hands team coming out and doing their job. Be able to get this ball at about the 50. Yeah, about the 49-yard line of the Lobos here. So
Snowflake can stop play twice. So all the Eagles got to be thinking right here
first down.
Is a first down. DeMonte hands this one off. Boston splits 2 tacklers and nearly busts it as Morris is able to take that for 7 yards, but perhaps even more importantly, that play running laterally winds up taking up an awful lot of time.
Yeah, great job there by the Eagles. I mean, great run. Was able to break through about a gap that was probably about 2-3 inches big. I mean, it was able to squeeze through it and pick up about 6 yards there, but yeah, like we were saying, like Derek was saying, I mean, he was able to take up about a decent amount, 6-7 seconds out the clock there, and had to force these Lobos to take a timeout.
See if we can take a peek at the scoreboard during this stoppage. As this one, the Lobos have finally matched how many points ALA Gilbert North had scored over the first quarter. Arizona College Prep beats Seton 42-0. That is ALA Gilbert North's opponent next week, while the Lobos are going to be traveling down to Apache Junction. It don't get much easier. Score of note, Cactus beating Sunrise Mountain 43-14. Paradise Honors over Kingman in the fourth quarter, 63-22. More to come. As they need but 3 yards to put this on ice. Handoff to Beardall. He's trying to find some room coming up to the near side. Gets decked. And is going to lose a yard as the Lobos stop play with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, that was man, I don't know. That was a great job there by that Lobo defense. I mean, able to get that stop. I mean, they can't give up a first down here, so big stop there by that defense.
Continuing to look at the scoreboard, Marcos Deniza, which would be number 5 in the first PowerPoint rankings in the 4A conference, is playing Arcadia, which would be number 14. Marcos leading that in the fourth quarter, 24-10. Former Snowflake opponent Glendale leading Peoria, 21-14. Interestingly, Poston Butte and Apache Junction, which are going to be half of the Lobos' remaining schedule, are playing one another, but we don't have a score for that. Safford leading Payson in the fourth quarter, 26-21. That was not on my bingo card. St. Mary's, which is number 9 in the power rankings, has beaten, I should say, Deer Valley 27-0. More to come. As here come the Eagles, 3rd and 3 on the Snowflake 42. Handed off to Beardall, who goes right up the gut and is stopped shy. But on 4th and 1, the clock moves at 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Yep. Someone's injured.
Oh, wait, we got an injury, though. So that will stop the clock. Summit Regional Medical Center injury report. As the man down.
I think that's number 2.
Let's see who that is. Luke Essay. The Dodgers have lost their second game to the worst people on earth, have now scored 4 runs in the last 22 innings, and somehow people don't roll their eyes when they talk about how that's the best offense in the league, he said, with not even a little bitterness. So 31-21, 4th and 1, 1 yard separating the Eagles from coming up to the mountain, jumping on the Lobos early, and then holding on for what would be a 10-point lead. Assay is not able to put any weight on his left foot. Beardall got it started with a 52-yard return on an opening kickoff. And I would imagine that they're coming right back at him here with an opportunity to ice. Walden Grove, which is number 13 in the 4A power rankings, is leading Saguaro 7-6 in overtime. That can't be right. Clock running at 1.5 minutes to go. There's two running back options for DeMonte, who gets the snap. Going to go with Morris, who's going to pick up the first down, falling over the right side of the line, and that will do it.
Yeah, great job there by that running back. I mean, was able to pick up that first down and ice this game here for the Eagles. But you got to give props to these Lobos. I mean, they came back from being down by a lot of points. You know, able to come back and make this a 10-point game. Definitely got to stick your hands out to them.
Sholo winners at Window Rock, 57-12. Final minute of play here. Victory formation for the Eagles. Lake Havasu, which is number 10 in the 4A power rankings, beating up on Gila Ridge 49-0. As there's the first of a knee taken, and they got to do it once more. We continue to look at the scoreboard. Northwest Christian beat Greenway 51-12. Northwest Christian is 15 in the power rankings. Yuma Catholic, which is 8, is leading Buckeye 42-35 in the third quarter. As that is going to be the final here. ALA Gilbert North scores the first 21 points and then kind of takes the air out of the football in the second half and hangs on for a 31-21 lead. As we will start the conversation after this at Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Sholo. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Want to go skiing
try to overcome. They did not run the ball much in the first quarter, and a lot of that is in large part because they only had possession twice. But is that your biggest takeaway, that the Lobos really need to establish the ground game, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, their running, their run game this year has been unstoppable. I mean, we've been here for so many games, and people watching that have been here too. I mean, this running game, I mean, it was just it feels like they just didn't trust in it tonight. They wanted to, use a little bit more of Butler's arm and see what they could do with the ball in the air, but didn't work out too well. I mean, scoreboard kind of shows it a little bit, but you also have to give props to these Lobos. I mean, they came back from being down 31-7, I'm pretty sure, at one point, and they had 14 unanswered points, I mean, in that second half. So great job by them, but also, a great job by that Eagles too. I mean, to come up here after about a 4-hour bus ride and put up 3 touchdowns in the first quarter is pretty tough to do. So props on them, and it's a nice ride going back down to the valley.
Got DeMonte, who usually throws for 384 yards, was held to 178. It's difficult to know exactly what might have happened if they continued to throw it around like they had. Of course, I'm always following the football, so I don't know what adjustments are being made defensively to try to minimize the impact, but they were really trying to give Phelps an awful lot of space so he wasn't going to beat him deep. He usually has 147 yards receiving, held to just 76. It's really tough when you consider all the yardage that they had in the first half. DeMonte threw for 131 yards. Phelps had 65 yards. To say that the Lobos were able to keep these guys in check, but in hindsight, it kind of feels that way. But again, it was a much more conservative game plan in the second half for the Eagles.
Yeah, if you take away the first quarter of this game, the Lobos probably would have came out and won this game. I mean, it's like we were saying. I mean, that second half was a whole different football team that came out here. I mean, they just got to keep the momentum they had from the second half and just bring it into the next week.
So we take a look here at the Horn Auto Center drive of the half. I know we had discussed at the beginning, or at halftime, that it was the beginning drive that was the drive of the half, but I think when we shifted over to the drive of the game, you got to look at that way that the second quarter ended, and they're able to throw it into the end zone where Phelps just jumps over everybody and makes a play. That 7-yard score is making it a comfortable 10-point lead at the end of regulation. And again, who knows what the game plan was going to look like if they didn't have that comfortable 31-7 lead for much of the second half. But if they don't pick that one up, Snowflake goes into the locker room. They're only down 24-7.
Oh yeah.
And then maybe they don't feel as if they need to throw it into double coverage on 4th and 3 to try to get it. Maybe there's a little bit of different things that are happening on both sides. That the Eagles were able to get that touchdown, I think, was going to be the biggest difference. In the ball game.
Yeah. That touchdown by the Eagles there, I mean, to go into that half, I mean, was huge. I mean, it brought them. I mean, it put them up by that so much. I mean, they were able to take away. But yeah, it's like what you were saying. I mean, they were able. They scored 2 touchdowns in the second half. But you have to look at that. If they didn't score that touchdown, they would have only been down by about 3 scores, I would think. So they would have been right back into this game. I mean, you take that touchdown away, I mean, but this was the outcome of the game.
So that the Horn Auto Center drive of the game, as the American Leadership Academy Gilbert North Eagles are the 31-21 winners. We need to do the Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. I know we just talked about how that 7-yard score between DeMonte and Phelps is was the culminating play of the drive of the half. But I'm going back to that 52-yard return on the kick. That really set the tone in the first quarter for the Eagles.
Oh yeah, that was definitely it. I mean, that thing was, to come out the gate like that, I mean, and come off, to come off of a bus ride that quick and come out of the gate just like that, I mean, yeah, that's definitely got to be it.
So that the Beeler's Orthodontics straight line play of the game, Beeler Orthodontics live to smile, love to smile. And finally, we have the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game that really started to come to life in the second quarter. Did any one in particular catch your eye?
Probably just the one that was, that was able to, hold that little screen pass back. I mean, I got to say that was probably the hit of the game there, for my opinion.
So that the Deemer glass shattering hit of the game. For all your glass needs, call 1-888-GLASS-MAN. We're going to be with you twice next week as the Lobos are making the trip down the mountain. Going to take on Apache Junction. AJ, which checks in this week as the number 6 team, They're playing Poston Butte, which checks in this week as the number 12 team. The Lobos also got to go back down there and play Poston Butte before they finish the season at home against Benjamin Franklin and Seton. So 2 tough games before they have 2 softer games. At 4-2 right now, the Lobos got to feel like they're in a pretty good position, just as long as they go down and split one of these 2.
Yeah, they definitely got to go down and split them. I mean, of course, their goal, any goal is to win those 2 games. But, yeah, the split is perfect. I mean, they just got to keep going. I mean, tougher than than they had last year. So.
And then you got ALA Gilbert North, just in case we have any listeners down south that are still with us. Got to take on AZ College Prep, number 1. The only 4A team that right now is in the open standings. So both sides with tough matchups coming up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, big tough matchups for these teams the rest of the way through. I mean, these 2 teams are pretty good, so they'll probably meet up with each other again eventually later into the football season. But for now, I mean, it looks like these the Eagles will pulled away with it tonight and, kind of got their revenge for these, last year. I mean, they weren't able to pull it off, but this year they were.
Last call here at Snowflake High, 31-21. The Lobos fall to the Eagles. We'll be with you Thursday at Apache Junction next week. For Mikey G, and shout out to RJ for directing this one. Great job. Great job in the truck. And we'll be back with you next week. This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Comfort Fit Dentures, Summit Regional Medical Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, and Horn Auto Center. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.